Yo, yo, what is going on, guys? Pothead here, back with another fucking story for you guys. First off, follow my Instagram at Pothead, follow my Twitter, and buy some stuff off my website. All the links are in the description. You won't regret it. I'm going to go ahead and set a sub goal 2,000 subs for the next vlog. I know you guys want to get me there. I know you want to see it. It's the car review, and it's a party, and it's a whole bunch of shit. So it's fire. It's already edited and shit. It's a good special. So I hope you guys get me there soon. This story takes place around the time I was doing the most fucking XANAX and just wiling out. Around this time, I was usually with Willie, but he was on vacation when this story took place or something. I can't really remember all that well from this period of my life. So I was looking for shit to do. I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, I found this girl on Tinder or Instagram maybe. It was on my phone for sure, but I found this girl who wanted to hang out, and I was like, bet. Oh yeah, I posted a Snapchat story and she swiped up on it. But this was a school day and I was ditching. And back then, people who ditched school would usually get high together. So I thought that's why she hit me up. But I respond and she says, "You got any drugs?" And I was like, "Yeah, lean Zan's weed." And she responded hard eyes and said, "Where you at?" I should have known not to trust this bitch who loves drugs this much. But I was just so high back then and just way more dumb. So that's why I told her I was at the Pine Tree. It's this smoke spot that's like a block, not even a block away from the school, but it's super like shielded and it's super nice. It's got this big ass tree with bushes around it. It's legendary. I might take you guys there on a vlog sometime. But she comes down alone. I thought she would be with like a friend or something, but no, she was ditching dolo just like me. And normally I wouldn't even still be near school ditching, but I had nowhere to go. So I was trying to find someone to chill with. She sits down next to me and is immediately being like super cuddly and physical. And this is the first time I ever met this girl. I don't remember her name to this day. So we smoke a blunt and she asked me for a Xan about halfway through. I was like, okay, bet. I pop one with her and we finish the blunt. And we were just, after that, feeling nice and vibey, chilling, kissing a little bit here and there, just talking and shit. And after a minute, I was like, we should walk to the gas station so I can get a soda and pour up. And this was before I had a car, so we had to fucking walk everywhere or take the bus. But everything was pretty close to the school, so it wasn't that bad. So she agreed, and we started walking down. And she's making me hold hands with her, and she's being like super cutesy and lovey, and I knew something was up, bro. We get to the gas station. I get a Sprite and pour just a line and a half in a Sprite because I was already high, and I didn't want to fall asleep at 11 a.m. So we go sit down next to the gas station on a bench. I pour up the soda. She's like watching it and commenting like, "Oh, it's so pretty, and what does it taste like?" And really anything that could have me respond with, "You want to taste?" Eventually she's like, "Want to go to my house?" And I was like, "Where is it?" And she was like, "It's right in this neighborhood." I can't say the name of the neighborhood, but I was like, I was down. So we start walking, and it was super close to the gas station and the school. So we got there fast, a little too fast. We weren't in the right neighborhood, at least not the neighborhood that she had told me originally. So at this point, I was so high and like excited that I might get some action and shit, I didn't even notice. So she's still holding my hand. We're walking up. I'm sipping lean in my other hand, and she's got her phone with the Maps app in her hand. And I should have known, bro. I was just so high and dumb. Like, you don't know where your house is? Like, come on. Like, past Max. You are funny. We're just talking and we're vibing still, and she was high as fuck off this Xan. But we get to the house and she's like, "This is it." But she's, she's like stumbling around and like she was low key like looked like she was drunk as fuck, but she was just off the Xan hard. And I guess she told me she didn't really smoke weed that often either, and I pulled up with some gas. You know how I was rolling. So she was definitely attracting a little bit of unwanted attention, if that makes sense. She goes up to the front door, and it's locked. No biggie, I think nothing of it. I start looking around for the spare. I'm looking under the mat and shit, and I'm like looking in the potted plants and shit under rocks, and I call her name, or I was like, "Hey," like, I think I knew her name at this point. I don't remember. But I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I turn around, and I don't see her. And then I look, like, to the right. This house was big as fuck. And then to the right, there's, like, a fence, like a wood fence gate to the backyard, and she like popped her head over the fence gate and she's like, come. And I was like, whoa, okay. So at this point, still just high, still just enjoying myself, still just wanting to chill. And she takes me around to the back. Nothing open back here either. I was like, damn, that's weird. You want to call your mom or something? And like, I was still just like being dumb as fuck, like looking for the spare key, like back there, big ass yard, looking on the rocks and shit. As soon as I turn around to talk to her, she broke a hole in the sliding glass door. And this was like unlike any sliding glass door I've ever seen. It had like different squares and like lines, so you could break the square right next to the handle and just unlock it like that. But it was still like, breaking the glass, breaking and entering. And I'm starting to question at this point. I'm like, what are you doing? And like, I wasn't like questioning it. Like, I was still just super high. Like, I was like, damn, she really want to get in her house and fuck me. Well, I would get inside. I'm like, what the fuck? Why'd you just break that? And she starts getting super tense and like paranoid. And we're like walking down the hallway. I'm like, nice house. Like, this is really cool. And like, all the lights are off and shit. And it's like, so quiet in there, like too quiet. And she's being super fucking sus. And I'm like, what's wrong? And she just like, grab what you want and let's go at it. Let's get out of here. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I like grab her, I stop her in her tracks. I'm like, what are we doing here? Is this your house? And she was like, no. I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? You brought me to rob a house? Are you stupid? And I literally just spun around and got out of the house so fast because I didn't know if they had a silent alarm, if people were there, or if anyone had saw us. Or like I said, I was high as fuck, but she was higher. Like she was definitely, if you saw her, like you would catch her out of a crowd of people acting like this. I get out of the house quick as fuck, fast as fuck, Usain Bolt style, and I'm running down the street. It was on a hill, so I'm running down the street, and when you're running down a street and you start going like super fast and you can't even stop. My lean cup was like the fucking ocean at high tide. Like it was spilling out like onto my shirt and shit, and I just had to keep going. Book a hard ass left and just go down like 3 blocks. Sprinting still, and I'm calling an Uber like on my right hand, got my lean cup in my left, and like looking at my feet at the same time, trying not to fucking eat shit, calling an Uber to 4 blocks down from where I am. I'm sprinting, and like somehow this was like some movie timing, bro. Like this fucking Uber pulls up in like 2 minutes, so as soon as I get to where I called it, it's there. I hop in, he's like, whoa, are you good? Like I was sprinting, sweaty, out of breath, and I was like, yeah, just go, take me to the destination. I end up getting home because the last thing I wanted to do was get arrested on this fine day that I was very high and unbothered originally. So I made it to the house and I got home fine. But that girl got arrested and I never saw her again. Fucking crazy, bro. Hey guys, thank you so much for listening. Hope you had a good time. I'll see you later. Like, subscribe, comment, notifications, all that shit. Follow me on Instagram. Love you guys. Peace.